All right, the BJP is going all out to retain the state of Gujarat to counter Congress's offensive Chaiwala jibe at the Prime Minister. BJP top brass was seen sipping cups of tea with people while listening to Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi's Mann Ki Baat. Take a look at this Chai Pe Charcha campaign of the BJP.
The Chaiwala war reignited with a Congress self-goal. A meme mocking Prime Minister Narendra Modi's past as a tea seller and his English-speaking skills. And now the BJP is making it all about Modi's pride. As the Prime Minister started his 38th Mann Ki Baat, BJP tuned in with tea. Party heavyweights flocked across Gujarat to organize Mann Ki Baat Chai Ke Saath. As Prime Minister addressed the 38th edition of his radio program Mann Ki Baat, BJP workers led by Amit Shah, Arun Jaitley and Smriti Irani sipped tea at over 50,000 polling booths.
तो कांग्रेस पार्टी को न सिर्फ गुजरातियों से बैर है, न सिर्फ चाय वालों से बैर है, और यकीन होता है कि गुजरात के चुनाव में गरीबों से भी बैर है। उनका हुंकार सर चढ़कर बोल रहा है, लेकिन उनको जवाब गुजरात की जनता देगी।
सन 80 के दशक में ठीक इस प्रकार की राजनीति गुजरात में हुई, और किसी भी राजनीतिक विश्लेषक से पूछ लीजिए कि गुजरात का विकास इसलिए हुआ कि गुजरात उस राजनीति में से बाहर निकल आया और विकास के रास्ते पर आगे बढ़ा।
The battle over chai had boiled over for the Congress in 2014 when senior party leader Manishankar Iyer had mocked Modi, saying a chaiwala can never be the Prime Minister of India. The remark came back to haunt Congress. With Prime Minister Modi starting his mega foray into Gujarat from Monday, BJP hopes that the Chaiwala jibe at the Gujarati Prime Minister will end up scalding Congress yet again. With Rahul Srivastav in Surat, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me now go across to my guest on this battle for Gujarat. In fact, Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Congress is joining us. We are also being joined by Zafar Islam of the BJP. Zafar Islam, let me come to you first before I go to Priyanka. They made a mistake, and there is no doubt about it. How much is it going to cost them? This tweet we'll see after the election. 26 of your ministers right now are camping in Gujarat, 6 chief minister. The entire country seems to have come to a halt because BJP wants to win Gujarat.
See, any election for us, be it in Gujarat or for that matter whether it was in Uttar Pradesh or Uttarakhand, every election we take it very seriously because at the end of the day our intent is to serve the people of the state, people of that particular state or people of a country as a whole. And that's why every election we take it seriously, and whoever is within the party who has the rapport or connectivity with the people, definitely they come and populate the message
Zafar
of the
Islam,
Honorable
please,
Prime Minister.
Every time I ask this question to a BJP spokesperson, the same answer I get, that we take elections very seriously. Good for you that you take elections very seriously. Good for you that you should win all the elections wherever you fight. For that, the country and the cabinet cannot suffer. Are you telling me for every state election, your entire cabinet has so much spare time that you can send 26 ministers? The chief ministers of various states have no files to sign today and they can go and campaign in Gujarat. I mean, it's fine that you want to push in your star power, but it can't be on the cost of the people of the various states that the chief ministers are serving or the ministries that these ministers handle.
Not at all, Mr. Tyagi. Nobody is sacrificing the work. What is more important for you that we deliver the work. We believe in delivery and we are delivering to the people's expectation. So this kind of allegation has no basis and it's absolutely unfounded that we sacrifice our work to pursue the election campaign.
Okay.
Election is an important thing for us and we do pursue with a kind of firepower within our party.
Yes.
And all the important people who has connectivity. See, you have to also understand, people have connectivity with the masses.
People have connectivity with the masses. Priyanka Chaturvedi, you have given this on a platter to them. For BJP, winning an election is the most important thing. They are the most robust election fighting machine, at least under Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. You give them a Chaiwala jibe, you lost 2014 possibly because of that. Now you've given them on the platter. All their senior leaders are sipping cup of tea.
Ankit, I can't hear you.
Okay, let me just if it is audible
so
now.
Just a couple of things.
Yeah.
As far as the Chaiwala comment, I can hear you because Mr. Zafar Islam just doesn't know when to stop talking. I could not hear you. You were not audible because he was out shouting you. I heard the latter half of your question with regards to the Chaiwala comment. I think we have categorically gone on record to apologize for that particular meme that came out of the Yuva Desh account, which is handled by volunteers. We from the INC account, from all accounts, have apologized for it. Unfortunately, you have lots of ministers who are sitting in the cabinet who think no end of themselves, who are so brazen, who are so arrogant and so full of power in their head that they do not even think twice before they put out a tweet out there. For example, Mr. Paresh Rawal, he happened to use the Chaiwala versus Barwala comment.
Yeah.
These are the levels they have fallen to, starting from the Prime Minister. I wouldn't want to go back to their campaign or how they campaign or their campaign strategy. Like Mr. Anand Sharma ji said in his press conference yesterday, वो 40 मंत्री यहाँ पर भी बैठकर कुछ काम नहीं करते हैं, वहाँ पर जाए रथ यात्रा करें या पद यात्रा करें, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
Zafar Islam,
this is what has happened of the nation.
Is saying.
Ever since the Bharatiya Janata Party has come into
yes,
power,
let me just break it down into two parts. Zafar, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let me just break it down into two parts and then you respond to me. Number one, the Congress has made a mistake. This is whether it is going to cost them dear in the Gujarat election. Very soon we'll know. Number two, the Congress has come out and apologized for it. Your IT chief cell, Amit Malviya, and I was on this debate a few days back as well. I have a whole list of the kind of frivolous, defamatory and false information that he peddles from his account, which your ministers retweet. You don't even come out and apologize for that. A picture of a former prime minister, the first prime minister of this country, along with his sister, was peddled off as if there was something, frivolous going on. When you talk about, you take offense to the Congress making comments about the Prime Minister, don't you think that you should also have some dignity in the way you deal or you speak about the former Prime Minister? We are almost talking about the same kind of people. They are the Prime Ministers of this country, not of BJP or Congress.
Absolutely.
See what Priyanka Chaturvedi just now said, whether do we do Rath Yatra or Pad Yatra.
First respond to what I said, then I'll come to the second part of this question. Zafar, first respond to the tweeting part of that, then I'll come to your ministers. Go ahead.
No, they tweeted, they apologized. It doesn't matter, because the more you will insult the Honorable Prime Minister, the more you will have the setback, and that is very clear, because they had insulted in 2014. They know the result. What
no doubt about that. I completely agree with you. It is for the Congress and the result that they will have possibly. That we'll see. But again, I'm sorry, I'm pushing you back to the same question. Congress has apologized. Are we going to see an apology on this program from Zafar Islam on behalf of the BJP for your frivolous and tweets that Mr. Amit Malviya pushes through? Or you believe that it's all okay, whatever he wrote was absolutely fine?
No, I don't think that Amit... no, see, I don't know which tweet you are talking about.
I have too many. Should I start?
I need to really go back and see which tweet you have referred and what you had in your program. You had asked about it, but I cannot comment about it unless I examine it. Okay. But all I can say that whichever tweet whoever sends from the handle, it should be verified, and it should the message should be correct.
Okay. Well, Zafar Islam, I will only take it as a deflection from what I was asking you. You know the number of tweets that Mr. Malviya puts out. And we both of us know what tweets we are talking about. Now, I'm coming to question number 2 on this. Respond to what Priyanka Chaturvedi was saying. The charge of the Congress is that your ministers have now become arrogant. Rahul Gandhi himself said possibly the Congress was suffering from the same situation at the end of 2014. They became arrogant, and that is why they were voted out of power. Priyanka Chaturvedi says that your ministers are also now arrogant. So now respond to what Priyanka Chaturvedi is saying.
Well, let me tell Priyanka Chaturvedi, you as well as all your viewers, that Bharatiya Janata Party believes in serving people. So there is no question of arrogance. Arrogance is something which does not even touch the leadership of Bharatiya Janata Party, be it minister, be it ordinary worker, because everybody is a worker. they are seen as a worker, they feel themselves as a worker. If they have made any comment which is directly addressed to people who are always seen as arrogant within the country, it has to be from Congress party, like the way Anand Sharma speaks.
Yes.
Rath Yatra karo ya Pad Yatra karo, kuch farak nahi padta. The people of Gujarat will treat them as because the more they will insult our leadership, the more they will insult the Honorable Prime Minister, the more they will get a setback, they will have a setback from the
Priyanka, you know, what's wrong with the BJP if they have the firepower, they have the firepower, they have these big names, they want to push them into the election battlefield. What's wrong with that? Possibly the Congress, which is now only trying to get a foothold in Gujarat on the back of 3 young leaders, rather than, you know, having their own local leadership. What's wrong with that?
No, firstly, Ankit, we have absolutely no problem with their firepower.
Zafar, let
this firepower, Ankit, please keep quiet, yeah. Zafar, what is your problem? What is your problem? You know, you're just so full of yourself. All you people are so full of yourselves that you'll love your own voices and you will keep speaking when someone else is even asked a question.
Go ahead.
Please learn to respect how to behave in a debate. Please do that.
Priyanka ji,
that is all you have to do. Ankit, I have just one thing to say. If you have firepower, great for you, good for you. Please use it. Please use it to work. Please, Ankit, can you please get him to keep quiet?
Zafar,
he just doesn't know how to behave
in a
debate. I have categorically said this. If you have the firepower, good. People of this country have voted you on the basis of the promises you made to the people of this country. They did not vote you in to start being used as election tools to go win one state election after another. If Gujarat was something which was a development model that Mr. Modi showed to the country, then he did not even need to send this firepower or direct it towards Gujarat. The model itself would have spoken for itself and would have got them the victory. So just goes to show the entire model of Vikas was a hollow promise, was only to promote one man, Mr. Modi, from the Chief Minister to the Prime Minister. And like the false promises that he made to the people of Gujarat, he continues making false promises to the country.
I will get Zafar to respond to what Priyanka is saying. I have to slip into a very short break. I request both Zafar and Priyanka to stay with me. Zafar, I have to take a break. You know, my producers are really going to throw me off if I don't take this break. I'm going to come back. I'll get you to respond to what Priyanka is saying. Coming back after a very short break on this Chai Pe Charcha. BJP is hitting where it is going to hurt the Congress. Coming back in just 2 minutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back. This Sunday evening and we are on the hot debate of Congress versus BJP in Gujarat. Zafar Islam, just before we went into the break, Priyanka Chaturvedi made some comments as far as the Gujarat model is concerned. Is it why we see so many, you know, leaders of the BJP camping and, campaigning in Gujarat because possibly you know that people are angry? Whatever Gujarat model that you are trying to tell or sell to the people, there are loopholes in that, and that is why you need the entire cabinet, all the chief ministers and the prime minister, of course, in a complete blitzkrieg in Gujarat.
Actually, people are not angry at all. It is the Congress, and the level of frustration was very apparent when Priyanka Chaturvedi was speaking. She was irritated, I don't know for what. Even though I was not speaking yet, she was very irritated because she knows that the people are the receptiveness in terms of Gujarat is from people to Congress to people is absolutely zero. And the people know that the only political party which can deliver is Bharatiya Janata Party to their expectation, and we have been delivering for last 22 years. Having said that, this is not the first time, Ankit. Even same thing we heard when the galaxy of leaders, because we have star power, we have galaxy of leaders who has connectivity with the people. They went during UP election, we heard the same thing, that we are sending n number of ministers in Uttar Pradesh. Why we are sending? Because they had connectivity, the result for everyone to see.
Yes.
We are sending here because we have galaxy of leaders and they have connect with masses.
Priyanka,
so you will see the same result.
Is this the nervousness? Well. Okay, Zafar, let me now get Priyanka, and hopefully it will only be Priyanka who will be speaking now.
Is with Congress,
make your point. Let me get a
leader
response.
Who can connect with people.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get that Priyanka to respond to the Priyanka. Is this the worry of the Congress? We have seen that repeatedly in the past as well. In UP, the Congress and the opposition went to the town claiming that Prime Minister Modi is nervous. That is why he's camping in Banaras for the last 3 days, and then we saw what the result was. Is this now the reality setting in for the Congress, that now the campaign is completely being taken away by the Prime Minister, and that is why you're making these attacks?
No, worry of the Congress is just one thing, that people were promised a lot of things when Mr. Modi came into power as the Prime Minister. Worry of the Congress is how Gujarat continues to suffer under the governance model of the Bharatiya Janata Party, where every part of the society is out there protesting. We saw what happened during demonetization. We have seen the GST protests. I don't know if you've gone to Surat and you've spoken to the traders, you would understand that the pain that they're going through. You speak to the women, the Asha workers of Gujarat, they will tell you their problems. You speak to the patidars, you speak to the, the Dalit Andolan that happened there, you speak to the farmers.
Yes.
You look at them through all the Human Development Index across the nation.
Okay.
They are always ranked at the bottom 20. So this is where Gujarat stands. That is our worry. That is what we are taking to the people of Gujarat. They can use their star power.
I have last 1 minute and I'll give 30 seconds to each of you. I will start with you, Priyanka. If Gujarat has so many problems, if Gujarat has the Gujarat model of the BJP has failed, why do we only see Congress trying to get its caste combination, in place for this election? Why not an alternate model rather than only pointing fingers at the BJP? Quickly, 30 seconds, then I'll go to Zafar.
No, we are not pointing a finger at all. The people of Gujarat have seen, and that is the reason why they're protesting. We are giving them an alternate model of governance. 22 years they have seen the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
It is time that they also gave a chance to the Congress Party and see an alternate model of governance.
Yes.
A governance which would be inclusive to all, inclusive of all communities, all faiths, all religious equations, and above all, it would be economy that would matter.
Inclusive of all.
That
Zafar,
has not been the priority.
All these protests, all these young leaders have come only in the last 4-5 years. There is discontent. You can't discount that. How will it play in the electoral combinations? That we will have to wait and see. But the BJP cannot just say everything is rosy in Gujarat. And that is why so much star power in Gujarat to try and quell this sort of a protest. Quickly.
Say, Ankit, Congress is a spent force. They lack credibility in the eyes of people of India, in the eyes of people of Gujarat.
Okay.
And it is very apparent that they are taking support from patidars, they are taking support from various groups.
Right.
Purely because on their own, they cannot even go to an appeal to the people of Gujarat.
Okay.
Because there will be zero receptiveness when they whichever power.
Okay, I'm completely out of time. Priyanka, Zafar, thank you so much for joining me on this debate. Ultimately, it is going to boil down to the charisma of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We still don't see Mr. Vijay Rupani or any other leader having that sort of following in Gujarat versus the various combinations that Congress has now got. The anger of the people versus the charisma of Prime Minister Modi, that is possibly going to decide this election. Thank you so much, Priyanka Chaturvedi and Zafar Islam, for joining me on this debate. With that, we are slipping into a very short break. News and updates continue on India Today. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.